Alright, so today is Monday evening, and in today's video we are going to be talking about meat chickens. Yep, I already did like a 5-minute video essay about them, but today we're probably going to make an even shorter video because my camera's dying. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, first thing you want to do before you get a meat chicken is you want to select your breed. I'll be reviewing the Freedom Rangers later this week. Sorry, but we'll be reviewing them later this week, so be sure to click the like and subscribe button, so that way you can see that posted later this week. And then there'll also be a couple other videos I'll be dropping later this week that you don't want to miss. So there's your little daily reminder to click the subscribe button. But Freedom Rangers and Cornish hens appear to be the more popular breeds of meat chickens, if you will, and you kind of want those breeds of chickens especially. Freedom Rangers will last a bit longer than Cornish hens. Usually you'll have a harvest at about 7 to 10 weeks old for Cornish hens. It's more like 14 or so for the Freedom Rangers. We got them sometime in late March, more like mid-March, and then we harvested them in like mid-June, so a couple months. Now, as I brought up in my other video, I did talk about not naming them. This is a general rule of thumb. If you have chickens that you know you're not really gonna like you know, you're gonna have them for food instead of for eggs, you don't really want to name them. I don't even really name this flock too often. The only chickens I believe have names are some of those Easter eggers, or Cheese Puff, that's one of them, and Puff. The only reason is because those two chickens have significance. There's also a cat kit somewhere, I just don't remember which chicken that one was. If you're wondering who Puff is, because she's the most popular chicken in this flock. She's that white one right there. And as for naming them, you don't want to do it, because imagine naming a chicken. As I said in my meat chickens video back in November, if you name something Cute Chicken 63 and have to harvest it, yeah, that's going to be a big disappointment. Now, as for, like, you know, putting them outside, they grow up a lot faster. So if you get them in March, you want to build a hoop coop so you can put them out sometime in May, like mid-May, late May. That's what we did. We built this hoop coop, I believe, for a video on like May 16th or 17th of last year or something along those lines. If I actually got one of those dates correct, I would be very surprised. But this right here is the hoop coop. It doesn't need a whole lot other than a protective barrier against the outside elements and an interior with a line that you can put food, a roosting bar, and a tarp to keep them protected from the sun. Even if it's still the fall, which a lot of people do get a second batch for fall, you can still keep the tarp over them because it's really useful. Now, when it comes down to harvesting, I don't know a whole lot, so I'll give you a couple quick things. Obviously, you need a couple machines to do this. You need some. The first thing you got to do is obviously, you know, unalive them, if you will. You gotta. What a lot of people do is like they take like, how do I describe this without getting age restricted? You like electrocute them, now sort of knock them out, and then like you and then it won't like kill them, but it'll make their death painless. And of course you kind of, you know, how do I say, slit your throat without getting demonetized or age restricted as well. That's what you also got to do. I'm not showing you how to do this for obvious reasons. You could look up a tutorial. But if you're like 16 or something like that and you want to harvest chickens, well, good luck, because those videos are probably well more than age restricted. So get that out. Then you want to remove the feathers. Then you do all the meat processing stuff. And if you don't know how to do this, or you don't want to do this, you can call a professional that can help you go through this process. So I just described in as simple terms as possible. We're going to try to keep this video viewable by everyone. As I said, meat chickens are a bit more of a gruesome experience than normal egg-laying chickens, because at least when a chicken gets like killed, at least it's only like one spot of the chicken I can't show. Whereas with like meat chickens, you can't really show the whole process. You just have to blur it out. That's why I didn't really make a video about it. But we harvested them on June 12th, 2023. And that just about does it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to click the video on screen. Anyways, guys, I need some more support. My last video got 7 views. I don't know if it's just YouTube not sending out notice or something like that, but like, that was disappointing, man. I put a lot of effort into these videos, man, so I'm out of here, guys. Subscribe.